Duke Performances is active as a producer and presenter of new work. We're really in the forefront of a cultural shift that's taking place in this country and I think around the world to the university as the center of the creation of new work. One of the benefits is that the people of Durham can see new work here first, and that's pretty extraordinary for a city of this size. There's often ample opportunity for people in the community to interact with artists, whether that be in talkbacks or workshops or master classes, often in quite intimate settings. Our audiences are typically well-educated, they're culturally savvy, they're curious, they're open, they want to try new things. As an artist, you couldn't ask for more than that.
As part of our work at Duke Performances, we bring artists directly into the classroom on a weekly basis, engaging with our students, our faculty, where they're able to provide further context for their work, illuminate their own artistic process, and really get the wheels turning for our students. That's really central to our work, both at Duke Performances and at the university, to use the arts as a means towards a greater discourse.
Why Music is a New York-based classical music sextet, 3 winds and 3 strings. Why Music is an interesting ensemble because they work with the best new classical music composers, people like Nico Muhly and Timo Andres and Andrew Norman, as well as working with some of the most interesting musicians in indie rock, people like Sufjan Stevens, Bon Iver, The National. We worked with them on a 2-year residency where they visited Durham 6 times. They spent time showcasing their work, as well as an intensive engagement with Duke's PhD candidate composers. In addition, we had Why Music make a concert of their own music right after they put out their album Balance Problems. We had them present an evening with the filmmaker and documentarian Sam Green called The Measure of All Things. And finally, we presented the world premiere of a new project with Ben Folds and Why Music. We were able to have our graduate composers, Duke graduate composers, make arrangements of classic Ben Folds tunes for Ben Folds and Why Music to be performed in concert. So after they premiered the piece at Duke University to a totally sold-out audience, they toured it, and they probably played 50 tour stops at which this project, which we helped incubate here, and arrangements written by our graduate composers were performed by Ben Folds and Why Music before audiences of 1,000 or 2,800 people. This was a very exciting residency. Our students and our patrons got to have this sustained engagement with this very interesting, boundary-crossing, world-class ensemble.